The Fat Controller had gone on holiday to Brighton on the mainland, so the engines on the island of Sodor were all knowing what jobs they had to do. Thomas and James were travelling to the mainland to pick up the Fat Controller and his family to take home from their holiday. When they arrived at the seaside station that's outside the main station of Brighton, the Fat Controller was very pleased to see them.
We're here, sir. How was your holiday?
It was marvellous, Thomas. I can't wait to get back home. I still have my own railway to run, you know.
Well said, Topham. Let's get on aboard the train and head back home to Sodor.
So, this is the railway you were first built, Thomas.
It sure is, James. Brighton is a very popular place to be on the mainland.
On the way back to Sodor, an idea flew into Thomas's funnel.
While we're going back, we should pay a quick visit to the steelworks, James.
The steelworks? Why do you want to go there, Thomas?
We haven't seen the engines that work there for a really long time. I'm sure it won't be long.
Very well then, but you have to make it quick.
Instead of going straight back to Sodor, the two engines took a different track which led them to the steelworks. The Fat Controller was starting to get confused when they arrived.
Thomas, James, why have we stopped here?
Sir, we would like you to show some engines that work here.
This is the steelworks where we got captured.
Is it really? Well, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
It's Thomas! He's back! He's back!
And so is James! This is a miracle! Look who's returned, everyone!
Is that Thomas?
And is that James?
Yes, you two! It's them! Thomas and James have returned! Hoo huzzah!
Welcome back to the hottest place in town! Ha ha ha!
Hello, everyone. We're back.
And we brought someone along with us.
So are these the engines you were talking about, Thomas?
Yes, sir. Frankie and Hurricane trapped me and James at the steelworks when we found these three unusual engines, and they've been helping them ever since.
Frankie and I have seen you before, sir, but you haven't seen these other three engines that helped us.
Their names are Theo, Lexi and Merlin.
Well, nice to meet you three.
We're very pleased to meet you, sir.
It's in order for you to visit us, sir.
I just remembered. Merlin, there's a delivery of steel that has to go to Sodor next week.
Oh yes, Frankie. I like the sound of that. I can't wait to go to the island of Sodor and see Thomas and all of his friends that work there.
That's great, Merlin. That way I can show you all the wonderful sights of Sodor.
Speaking of which, we better get going, Thomas and James. I've still got a railway to run.
All right, sir. See you guys later.
Cheerio, you two.
Have a safe journey!
Wait! Come back, you two!
Theo, you can't go with them. You have to stay with us and work.
Lexi is right, you know. Don't worry. I'll say hello to them when I go to Sodor with my delivery next week.
A week later, Merlin went over the biggest town bridge and was on the island of Sodor. He was delivering some steel to Golden Docks, and that's where he was going to surprise Thomas.
Is that who I think it is?
Invisibility on!
Did I hear there was an invisible engine around here? Well, it sounds like my old friend Merlin. I can't see him anywhere.
Here I am, Thomas.
Merlin, there you are. Hello.
See what you can do when you have 3 funnels?
I can't say if you really did that to surprise him.
Later that morning, Thomas and Merlin were at Knapford when the Fat Controller was given some jobs for Merlin during his visit.
Thanks for delivering the steel to the docks, Merlin. You really are a useful stealth engine.
It was an honour, sir.
So what job will you be doing, Merlin?
I don't know yet, Thomas. I'm waiting to find out.
Merlin, I need you to deliver some towels to the Sodor United football team at Marron. They need them to dry themselves off for when they finish the big game.
I've never been to Merlin before, sir.
You need to go straight ahead after Wellsworth before you go over Gordon's Hill. Don't stop until you reach the station where the football players are waiting. The next station after that is Crovan's Gate, where you'll pick up some waiting trucks and take them back to Knapford.
Thanks again, sir. I can't wait to get going.
Merlin chuffed along the main line with his delivery. But as Gordon sped by, Merlin got distracted and didn't know where he was going.
Flatten my funnels! Where am I supposed to stop?
Eventually, Merlin arrived at Wellsworth, where he saw the station master, who wasn't happy.
Keep your hands and feet away from others who are in need of some space.
Hello there. What's your name?
My name is Merlin. What's yours?
I'm Edward. What are you doing here in Wellsworth?
I'm just delivering some... Hey! You know, I can turn myself invisible with my 3 funnels.
You can?
Yes, I can. Is it all right if I leave these trucks here?
I suppose so.
Great. Now, I must get going now. Invisibility on!
Merlin, where'd you go? Hey, wait, come back!
Merlin didn't hear Edward as he headed back to Knapford, where he saw James with his coaches collecting some passengers.
Hello, Merlin. I heard all about your very important job. How was it?
I got a bit distracted where I was going, but thankfully I delivered my trucks.
What about Marron Station? Did you see the football players in the platform? How friendly is the station master?
Well, I didn't see any football players, and the station master I saw was telling some passengers to keep their own space.
You didn't drop off your trucks at Wellsworth where Edward is, did you?
Edward? Oh no! I got so distracted, I accidentally left my trucks at the wrong station!
Merlin, if you left those trucks at the wrong station, you need to tell the Fat Controller straight away.
No, James! I don't want to get into trouble by your controller. I've got to fix this myself before anyone finds out.
But Merlin, wait! Come back here!
Merlin didn't hear James as he hurried out to Knapford to get to Wellsworth. He puffed and chuffed as fast as he could. When he arrived, he saw a little diesel box cab shunting some goods vans.
My trucks! Oh, phew. That was lucky.
Hiya there. Are you after these trucks?
Yes, please. Couple them up to me at once.
Alright then.
Merlin was in such a hurry, he didn't realize he had taken the wrong trucks. He raced over Gordon's Hill and didn't stop until he arrived at Marron. Emily was there, dropping off some passengers.
You must be Merlin. Thomas told me all about you.
Yes, I am Merlin, the experimental prototyping of the class stealth engine.
Alright, now let's get these vans opened.
Just then, as the station master opened the box van doors, a flock of sheep went out of the trucks and into the station platform. The football team and the passengers were surprised. Merlin felt silly.
Those aren't towels, they're sheep!
I think you have taken the wrong trucks. I'm gonna have to call the Fat Controller about this.
No, please don't! I'll be back with the right trucks before you know it. No more mistakes, I promise.
You better get back to Wellsworth, Merlin. You don't want to get in trouble, you know.
At Wellsworth, the station master was confused why the box vans were still there. As the porters opened them, towels came flying out of nowhere.
No! The towels! They're flying everywhere!
And then there was trouble.
Oh! What was that
dear Merlin, you've made a lot of big mistakes today. You need to tell the Fat Controller. You can't fix all this by yourself.
Oh, I think you might be right, Edward.
And so, Merlin told the Fat Controller everything he had done.
I'm so sorry, sir. I've made so many mistakes today, I might as well just go back to the steelworks on the mainland where I belong.
Everyone makes mistakes, Merlin, but you should have told me sooner. I could have helped you sort it out before the problem got bigger.
I just thought I could fix it all myself, and you wouldn't even need to know.
Well, everyone can help to get things back on track again.
Thank you, sir.
Later that day, everyone helped clean up all of the messes Merlin had made, which was a lot easier. Harvey helped clear up the track in Wellsworth as Emily arrived with the sheep for the station markets. Merlin delivered the towels to the right station and went to Crovan's Gate to collect the other truck the Fat Controller told him to get. That evening, everyone gathered at Knapford as the Fat Controller was proud of his engines and Merlin.
All of the mess have been sorted, sir.
Well done to you all. You're all really useful engines.
Thanks for all the help, everyone. That was hard work.
A lot more harder than working in the steelworks, right, Merlin?
Yes, James. I suppose so.
Oh.